to be live. And we live too. We here, best. Shout out to Jiggy Aura. Shout out to my brother E, man. Happy Father's Day, my nigga. You know, I had to rock this for the episode, man. I had to rock this time to show love back home. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
What's
Happy
good?
Father's Day to my dad. Hell, like, feel me? To all the homies, my cousin, you feel me? Shout out to all y'all niggas, all my rap friends.
Shout out to all the active fathers, bro.
Active
They're there for
fathers,
y'all.
active stepfathers, everybody that's in there being in a child's life, because every child needs a positive male figure. So whoever you are that's doing that for that person, please continue to do that. So
What's good, Swoops?
ain't shit, man. Life has been beautiful. Life has been treating me well. What's good? What's good, Bess? What's going
I
on,
see.
man?
I see you got a new car and shit out there. First car on the West Coast.
Yeah, man. I was out here taking the bus and Ubers and Lyfts, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'll humble myself and I took the bus for a couple weeks, feel me? And the Ubers and the Lyfts, they was adding up. I'm like, damn, this is a car note. I might as well just, feel me, get my joint. And I had the money to do so, to get the car that I wanted. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna do what I want to do, feel me? It wasn't the exact model that I wanted, but it's still the Challenger, and I appreciate it. I'm grateful that I have it. So everything else, man, is for the birds. I ain't tripping on too much.
I ain't gonna lie. One thing you're not lying about is Ubers and all that shit being expensive, bro. I remember my car broke down for a week. I say, nah, I might as well just go give me a used car, bro, because this shit's crazy. Yeah, wait for somebody to come pick you up. Then you can't move how you want to move, and this shit expensive.
And that's what I'm saying.
That $25 could have been $25 put in my tank.
And that's what I'm saying. It's $25 one way. Like, you got to get up, you got to maneuver and be ready on their time, and then it just be, man, unnecessary shit, man. But
Nah,
I'm grateful. Feel me? Praise to the Almighty. You feel me? Like, that's how. Yep.
hell yeah. That shit, man. Now you got your car now you're gonna be on the move. Swoops ain't gonna be in the crib no more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in the crib. It's over. Hold. Gotta get some sun in here. Yep. Yeah. My fault, bro. Had to get my lighting back right.
I can't hear you. I think the volume went kind of out.
You hear me? Yep. Yep. You hear me? Yo, Bess.
I can't hear you. Someone out. I mean, the volume went out. You hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yo. Hold on.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm about to do the zoom over. Hold on, Bess. Mm-mm. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We good. I just had to get myself situated. Yeah, my fault, bro. But yeah, had to get the joint situated. Got the whip. Feel me? I feel good, man. My hair looking good. I got a retwist. Shout out to the woman that did my drink, man. I will share her drink on Instagram later. Got the taper by my boy Cuts by Dion. Well, not the taper, the fade. You know, I keep a nice fade, man. I'm looking good out here, Brody. Looking
I'm
good.
crying. I gotta get it right now, bro.
Hey, man,
I ain't gonna hold you.
I was out here down bad and depressed and sad and all that unnecessary shit. But I'm looking at like, yo, shit. I left. What?
Nah,
March.
I definitely see you make that stuff. You say you was down bad, was on your podcast and shit. Let's talk about that, bro. You gotta get the viewers the personal side
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, 3.5 years is a long time to be in a relationship. I was with a person I thought I wanted to marry. and we just wasn't growing together anymore at some point. And when it was over, it's like, you know, you lose yourself. You lose because that person became so much part of your life, and it's painful. And I don't handle grieving well. Any kind of loss to me bothers me tremendously because I don't feel things often, and when I feel them, it's very extreme. So it was a lot to go through, a lot to adjust to not deal with things for a person that don't want to deal with you no more. And it's like, then it went into, it's the grievance stage. So it's denial, it's sad. It's denial, bargaining, anger, sadness, and acceptance, and then sometimes some more anger. So yeah, I explored it a little bit, and that wasn't my best version of me on some of my social media sites when I was saying something like nothing too crazy, but I was still saying things that I probably didn't have to say at the same time. But it was just shit that was when you keep shit bottled up for years, especially the negative things, because you were trying to see the good in the person. Then it's like it is what it is. So at this point, I'm very happy with my life. I'm very happy where I'm at. I'm down 35 pounds, man. I got here, I was 335. I'm in the 290s now. And I'm still working my way down. A lot of water intake. Just bought a new car. Everything's just going up. Got a good, decent pay. Well, got a pretty good job as well. And I'm still podcasting. So I'm moving around, moving and shaking. I ain't been broke in a minute.
I ain't been broke in a minute. Yes. Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Been broke in a minute.
Nah, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro. On my side of things, bro. You know, for a minute, people always been comparing DJ Akademiks and shit, but I never wanted to be one of the guys that do commentary. I'm like, bro, I'd rather get your opinion on it. I'd rather interview and shit, get your opinion. But my brother was telling me, like, yo, bro, you gotta start doing commentary because it's like you gotta build some type of
relationship with the audience, man, with the culture.
Relationship with the audience, right? You feel me? You want to make sure they fuck with you, and whoever comes on your platform, they gonna fuck with actors. So I ain't gonna lie, I started doing it's probably been like 11 days. I started doing hip hop commentary, and I think it's just garbage. But as far as on the view side, no shit's been doing good numbers. I got like I did probably like 7 of them. I'm gonna read you out the numbers and shit.
People want to.
The thing is that's a fact. Cause my brother's like, bro, you can't keep interviewing people and nobody gives a fuck about them. You got to talk about shit people care about. Yeah, so I started 11 days ago. The first one I did was the guy that turned himself in for the murder of Trouble. I actually got 1.7 11 days. That's pretty good. I did the girl that did the FNS song. She got her teeth fixed. Yeah, so that she got 1.9 11 days. Shout out to her. I did the roster man again. We talked about it here on the podcast. The guy got 40 years for stabbing a police officer. That shit got 67 views in 90 days, which is all right. You feel me? FG Cash dying, 34 views in 9 days. All right. Then I did the Akademiks about to get canceled, which we're going to talk about later on today. And I got 2.7 in 4 days.
Yeah, man. Well,
so only the 5.
I did see a little of the Akademiks one. The content is amazing, bro. You are great at what you do. If nobody else gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you you're great at what you do, and that's part of the reason why I'm like, well, Best is great at what he do, and I'm great at what I do. We need to come together and just put something out there for the people. And I feel like where Joe and Akademiks dropped the ball at, that's where we picked it up at, and we could take this shit to new heights. You feel me? And somebody always gonna want to have us two on a platform together, making something shake.
Yeah. So right now, I think I'm doing pretty good for hip hop commentary, and I'm not even comfortable with it all the way. Cause I don't like talking to myself. You feel me? I don't like talking.
I don't like it either.
I rather do a podcast. So
I don't like it either.
Shit, it's working out.
So, as you do them, are you gonna be on camera? You gonna be on camera?
Nah, I'm not.
Do them with the pictures, telling the story, and boom, boom.
I'm doing it with the pictures because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not doing it on camera. Cause I'm still not all the way comfortable just talking to myself, and with camera is like you can't. It's hard to edit shit out. With the picture shit, I can stop, pause it, and talk again, and then make a smooth flow. Smooth flow. I can make it flow smoothly. You feel me? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. See, I can't even talk right. I can make it flow smoothly, and plus, like right now, what I learned is I'm gonna write everything I want to say on paper, and then I'm reading it off it like that. So I'm not just freestyle on top of my head, because when I freestyle on top of my head, I just be all over the place. You feel me? Because I'm thinking about, I messed up right here, so I'm able to like, all right, stop, pause, start over again, go over again. So I think I'd like doing a picture or a picture set, put my face in it until I get comfortable at least.
No, That's fire, bro. I fuck with it. I think it's a dope idea. I think what you're doing is great. Keep doing that shit. Fuck it.
Yeah. Nah, but we got a lot of shit to talk about, bro.
I know
We
we've
could go
been
positive.
procrastinating. Oh, it's been a busy week for me, so I apologize. That's on me. And we gonna get to the shits. Who are we starting with first? Because I know we had a couple of topics that we had in the chat here.
Let's start
Let's
out with some
go.
local shit real
Oh,
quick.
nah. R.I.P. Gumbo, man. We fucked up.
I remember my son Guwop Gumbo,
R.I.P.
bro.
Guwop Gumbo. I remember me and him in
I ain't gonna lie.
2017, bro. That shit
That
fucked me
shit
up.
hurt. That shit hurt the core, bro. That shit hurt. That shit hurt, bro, like a motherfucker. Like, this a nigga I've been knowing since like 13, 14. I ain't gonna say I'm one of the closest niggas with him type shit, but that's my boy. You feel me? Like, I literally grew up with this nigga. I literally watched this nigga take over Rochester, New York, bro. Not just Rochester. Nigga took over the world for my eyes, because these niggas.
He was the leader of a movement. So, it's
literally, bro. Like,
it's like, yes, Deanie, Chizzy, and Wink and all of them had they film did they thing, but it's like in Rochester, it's a thing. It's not every some cities is every 7 years, 5 years, and Rochester's like every 2. And for like a good 2-3 years period, not even after he was solidified, but rappers that were coming out were trying to sound like him. They wasn't trying to sound like nobody else. They was trying to sound like him. They wanted a feature from him.
bro.
You felt established.
Bro.
You had a feature with Gumbo. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just trying to set it
No.
up so you can slam dunk. I'm just throwing
Nah,
you the
I'm saying, nah, I grew up, you said I grew up. There was a point in time, I think I remember, shout out my boy DD3. He said niggas be coming to the studio asking for the Gumbo sound. Like, niggas really was trying to sound like him, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never got to think the Sinatra, the Chizzies, that whole 2017 wave. Without them, bro, I don't think our platform boom as fast as it does, especially with the local shit, bro. Absolutely. Them niggas made a wave.
Little West too. Shout to Little
Them
West.
niggas made a. Oh, Lil West. There's so many niggas, the trees and shit. Them niggas made it a way for where like we can have local concerts and then can have people come out, bro. I don't think I still have.
That's where I met Gumbo, cause 2017. That's when shout to ZQ, Brock, Chevy, Lowe's, all the whole crew.
Lonnie,
yeah. So shout out to all of them. That's when I hosted it. It's actually the video is on your channel. It's funny as hell. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We brought out performers, and that was the first. Mitch performed as well. Shout out to Mitch. That was the first time I ever seen Sinatra's perform. I heard them, but I never seen them. I wasn't really familiar with their music. And I seen them touch the stage. Gumbo out there with the blue hair, Bodie out there, and Chase. And it was a different. And when they touched the stage, when West touched the stage, and when Deanie touched the stage, everybody.
Don't forget Turbo wrecking them too.
Turbo and wrecking them was doing a thing for sure, and it was the energy there. But you could tell it was still on the come up a little bit. Like it was like, yeah, we fuck with them, but like I've never seen nothing like when Sinatra touched the stage, when Little West touched the stage, and when Deanie touched the stage. And this is a local concert on the Rec Center off of Dan 4th. Like, but high school and young college kids, like early college, like freshmen in college, sophomores in college. So the girl you see me daggering, she was of age. I got consent. It was just for the moment. It was promoting the party. But I seen that energy and the way that they performed and the way that they bounced off each other. It's like, yo, they've been doing this. And then Gumbo, like, this, Bodie do his thing. You feel me? He got his spot. He the youngest. Chase, visionary. Boom, boom. But Goo was the rock star. It's like, yo, whatever he do, everybody gonna follow. Feel me? He was the rock star of the group, and he was a rock star in real life. And it's wild because everybody posting their conversation with him, I would never do that. But one of the last conversations me and him had was when I was actually looking to find a place in either California or Vegas, and he was like helping me do that. He was saying how like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you. Boom, boom, boom. Keep doing your shit. And I was telling him I was proud of him or whatever and whatnot. Like, it was just it's a real genuine person. And the world lost a real genuine person in a creative mind. Really good dude, really good kid, man.
Nah, no
like,
funny shit.
Crazy.
No funny shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt even more because he passed away last week. But the week before that week, I was literally with him at an event. And he was literally telling me like, yo, bro, you doing your thing, how proud he was of me and shit like that. He's like, yo, I'm out to pay for the chiller shit. I'm out to pay to do this. I'm out to get serious rap shit. I was getting shit right, blah, blah. And that shit hurt. I'm like, bro, this nigga was a star, bro. And it goes back to me saying, like, bro, like, the whole 2017, like, was the best era of Rochester, New York music ever, bro. Like, the best wave of Rochester. Like, that shit was literally fun. Like, and I'm gonna throw out names from, like, we had Chizzy home. Wick was doing his thing with Galusha in the Black Henry Sipping video. Tree just came home, you feel me? Oh, who else? We had Lil West and Lil Bank was on the rise. Like, Lil Perk was on the rise.
Yeah, that's what Bank had
LaFleur,
faking fool at that time.
Yeah, RP LaFleur.
10,
he was doing his thing. He just
Lazo was doing his thing. Info was
Tyrek and Tyrek and Autumn just did the I want the biggest song come out Rochester, New York.
Hendo was new at that time.
You feel me? Deanie Mary Kay Ashley was one of like the biggest roster anthems of all time. NuNaveli was home. Blake Block was doing their thing. YOG, like 20 Bank Fisher had the what's that song called? It was a hot song too. Durango song. You know, Durango. There was so much shit going on during 2017, and I was so blessed to be a part of it. I feel like I came in at the right time, but none of that should have been possible without the niggas I just named. There's a couple people I probably missed, but that shit is not possible. Gumbo is the one to lead it.
We talking 2017. We forgetting when King Kader and 500 Pool dropped the Slide remix.
Yeah, but they a little bit older. 2015. They definitely RP Kader too. They 2015. But I ain't gonna lie. They set the tone.
You say the freshman class?
Yeah.
2017. Okay, I get you.
Yeah. 2015, let me not say that because Tracy on part of they era too. But 2015 is King Kader, the Young Kings. They set the tone. You feel me? They Fed again. They set the tone. They put that shit out there for us. And then like you know, Gumbo and them all looked up to Pooh and Kader and all them, and they just followed and took the blueprint. And then they was able to adjust. Like Pooh got so many hits. Like Pooh got so many hits alone, bro.
We forget. We talked about all of them, and we can't forget Swift J, because that's the person that Gumbo always gave a lot of credit to about him being able to, like, rapping wise and making music. Swift J, battle rapper and also an artist, was another one that was like influential and influenced this 2017 crop we talking about. Again, and then like we said, we forgetting our boy Mitch. Mitch was just coming out doing his thing, so like.
We forgetting about Taj. Billy was doing his thing at the time. We forgot about
what's up? He go by sport. Houdini go by sports mode now, some shit like that.
That's Houdini Shells and like there's so many people that was just doing their thing, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was to the point, bro, where I was one time I got comfortable listening to nothing but Rochester music. That's all I could listen to. Zan Marino, like just like that's all.
Can't forget
like,
Zan.
Feel me, like 2017.
Can't forget Zan. Can't forget Lazo. 10, my nigga 10 was out there, nigga. That's back in time, nigga. Who that 10?
MGM, shout MGM, Nas though, all them niggas, bro. You feel me? Like 2017 was nothing. That's all I listened to, and I was going to every video shoot with Skrilla visuals. Like every week, I want to go. God, I was so happy to see what's going on with the Rochester scene, bro. It's got bars. I don't think it's got bars and Skrilla or Fresh slept that year, bro.
Nah. Bro. That's why Fresh takes so many breaks now, because he was shooting so many running guns in a week. Him, Skrilla, Ace got bars. Also, Black
EP
Moon,
Films.
Yep, Black Moon. What's the young boy name, bro? I can't remember his name right now. Oh man, it's a couple of them. Cause I know Scan and Manny and D3. They still was packed up. Like that's what. Chewy was another one. Like if you could get it, cause Chewy's an elusive guy. But if you could get in Chewy shit, his shit was very, very busy.
Info was doing his thing too. I forgot about Info. Info had that that's when he was going heavy on the King of West, the West Side rap guys.
Yeah, that's what he had the G Herbo joint remix. He did that joint.
I think he did that dedication song to Costa that year too.
He did a couple joints in 2017.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like every week there's a show for roster artists, but like literally, like that's why I be wishing the world would have seen what was going on in 2017 roster. I'll be sad when niggas like Kader died, or Gumbo died, or LaFleur died, or Pistol Pete died, or there's so many rappers there's so many rappers that like didn't even get to reach their full potential. That shit hurt because I'd be like, damn, what could I say?
That's how I felt about when Beanie got knocked. Shizzy still in jail, and Wink being locked up. Because
Yeah,
even though they were 2015, they still were active in it amongst the
in
2017.
2017.
So
Yeah, but
it's whack to see.
2015, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, 2015, they set the tone. When I said they set, I'm talking about the Young Kings, the 500 pools, they set the tone. But 2017 is like, okay, we doing 100K, like, bro, it was so much 100K videos. It's like, bro, like, how we not famous, bro? How we forgot about Luwak, bro? We didn't even mention Luwak, bro. Luwak's birthday was cool. Like, let's see, there's so much shit going on, bro. Every side, like, look, I'm gonna make NuNaveli, Billy Blunt, like, I'm trying to tell them nobody name, bro.
We talk about a whole crews. You got, what is it? Uber Gang. You got MBF. You got.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
These are labels, not gangs. These are music crews. You got IT, 500, Little Mexico.
500 cows.
Yeah, 500 cows. Little Mexico with banking all bank boys now and stuff. But it's like it was so many.
Smash Kenny, bro. Like the T Max. I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to think. Niggas High Rap. You came out like there's just so much shit going. The nigga Spencer.
You about to make me start going
to
joints, bro. In my old video,
bro.
See who I interviewed.
Bro, the Swoops. The list was so long in 2017. Like I thought 2017 was gone. Like, bro, I thought 2017 was gone. I be wishing we knew the business. I be wishing we knew the connection and shit, because we had the talent, bro. Like when I tell you, there's nothing you can never. Bro. Everybody was watching the music and they
I'm looking at it now. So make sure somebody I interviewed. Then who else was there? Poppy Flacco was another one that was doing this thing. Turbo Tyrek.
Clan Ito, free Clan Ito. Like
Clan Ito. Hendo. Remember, Hendo was just starting to rap. You can't forget Hendo. Hendo was one of them guys.
I put we go to the UG bracket. Yeah, that's a fact.
Hendo was one of them guys.
I'm trying. There's so many niggas, bro. Like I literally, these niggas are celebrities to people. Like, bro, 500 pool. Like I remember, like kids who used to see 500 pool get excited. Like,
yeah, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That gumbo shit hurt, cause like, damn, bro, like it's like, damn. At the older we get, we starting to lose people and shit. Like,
yeah, I wish I
could, like this shit.
I wish I could bring some people on the line right now. I mean, so you can see if we can get them on the live, but if we could have, I'd have definitely brought up 500 pool or somebody like that. You know, somebody definitely from that side. 500 club kids, man. That definitely was rocking with Guwop. Or anybody that rock with Guwop for real, man. Anybody that knows.
I ain't got the whole city rocking with him. You couldn't deny 10, bro.
And the wild part was to hear this story and how it happened. Shout out to Trini Mini, because she was a person that was active at that time, so we can't forget we talk about 2017. He wasn't a dude that went out like that. Like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Gumbo started to go out a lot lately, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
But I'm saying before that, Guwop wasn't a guy that really went out. Like, he's recently.
Nah, I can't say that. I can't say he was at all the parties. I can't say that.
I mean,
I ain't gonna.
But he moved very militant, bro. He was like.
Yeah, he was smart. Yeah, that's a fact.
So like, I've never seen him in a spot, and if I have, it hasn't been for that long, especially if he wasn't performing. But it's just whack. Like, it's mad whack, unnecessary bullshit.
Nah, bro, that shit is whack, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I be wishing these niggas just like would have made it, bro. Like, there's so much potential in the city, is that we just didn't have the connections. Where I feel like at the time niggas didn't have the money to really know what to do with the money at the time. 2017 was like the best era of music. Like, that shit is legendary. Like, I just wish we go back and just know certain shit. Or I knew certain shit. I would have told niggas, yo, do this, do that. For me, long live all the rappers that died from the city, bro. Especially in that era, bro. Like, them niggas are stars for like, as far as they had everything packed down, from the image to the music to the storylines to all that shit. Free all the people too. Clint, Ito, Chazzy, NuNaveli just came home. Wink. There's so many niggas that is locked up. Like, it's crazy, bro.
And free the niggas that be out there helping them too behind the scenes, like Macho.
Oh yeah, behind the scenes too. I don't really know everybody, but yeah,
Macho
free them too, bro.
Soon, so shout out to him. It's just a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit that goes on that we have to be aware of, and at the same time, like, I don't know, man. To me, it's just crazy.
Man, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit hurt the court, bro. I really, that's the nigga I really want to see win, bro. And it's crazy. I was just on 2 weeks ago, and we were just chopping it up type shit. He was telling me how he started dropping this shit. Like he always said that, but for some reason I believed him this time, bro. Like I don't know why I believed him this time. And I was gonna link him later on that night, and not cap because I was too tired, bro. And that shit is like, damn, bro.
Yeah, shit
Me,
wild.
man.
Shit wild,
It was
man.
me and Gumbo and Jumano. But yeah, that's
R.I.P.
RP Guwop Gumbo. That
Yeah,
shit hurt.
yeah, man. That
But
shit
yeah.
tough. Damn.
That's what I got. Let's switch it up. I don't even want to think about this shit. That shit. I be doing on that shit when I just be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, Gumbo? Like that shit can't be real. That's talking about the Golden State Warriors winning the championship, bro.
I told you that was gonna happen though. Remember, I said this like months ago. I'm like, the way the Warriors is playing right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they win a chip, especially with Clay about to come back. And for a second, I was a little shaky, but I ain't waiting for on my pick. You feel me? I'm like, all right, the Warriors gonna win that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. This is literally the perfect 30 for 30 documentary ever, bro.
I know you
Imagine.
gonna be hating on Kevin. You got so much Kevin Durant hate right now. I know you do.
Fuck that. No, fuck that nigga. But it's not even about. It's not even about him, bro. It's not even about him. I just want to say like this, bro. I want to say 2016. Well, year was the first year in 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2016.
15, I think.
Curry come the war, huh?
I think it's 15.
15. I feel like 2015 is the year they emerged for 2015 is the year they emerged. I think they lost to Denver, or they beat Denver in the second round. They lost. I don't forgot what happened, but I want to say either 2016 or 2017 they win their first championship with Harrison Barnes. Then they get KD 1-2.
Nah, they win 2015, they lose 2016, then they get KD.
Yeah, they win 2015, lose 2016 to LeBron. Get KD, they win in 2017 championship, and from like everything has crumbled down. KD get injured, Clay get injured, KD leaves. They missed the season because there's injury. Draymond injured, everybody's injured. They go quiet Andrew Wiggins. No, they can't. They acquired D'Angelo Russell, trade him for Andrew Wiggins, and then they right back in the finals. But Clay comes back healthy, and they dominate, bro. That's the perfect 30 for 30 documentary, bro. Like that's like when you look at this in 20 years ago, like yo, these niggas really been to the NBA out of that last 8 seasons, they won 4 titles, bro. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, out of the last 8 seasons, they won 4 titles, bro. And the only reason they had playoffs except the last 2 was because of injuries, Clay being injured with an ACL injury, or like KD leaving, them having their place.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That shit go wild.
Let me ask you this, because I ain't gonna lie. I'm a guy that didn't get to watch Magic Johnson for so I only know about what you hear, stories, what you hear, and like I ain't see it I didn't see it like up close front. All you hear is highlights after they already happened, so his legacy was already established by the time I came around. Do you feel like Curry's better than Magic Johnson? Do you feel like he's the best point guard in the NBA of all time?
No. I think he's
Why is that?
I think he's very high up there. But Curry, he's changed the game, and he's offensively dominant, but he wasn't defensively. Magic played both sides of the floor. He didn't have to. He could score 40, but he didn't have to score 40. He can get you
right. I feel like he was more 19, like people say he was more of a triple double guy type of guy.
He was a stat sheet stuffer kind of guy, and he did what it took to win. So the team success is based on Curry's performance. When Magic, his goal was to get the guys going. You gotta think about it. Magic Johnson also played with the all-time leading scorer in the NBA.
Mm.
So he didn't come there to be the guy to score. That back then, your position was kind of set for what your responsibility was. A point guard was supposed to be a point guard, facilitate the team, get guys in their best position to score the basketball. And Magic was selfless. We seen what he did his rookie year in Game 7 of the NBA Finals when he wanted to go.
What took winning the championship?
To win him a championship. So it wasn't that he couldn't do it. It's just that wasn't what his game predicated on. Steph's game predicated on him scoring the basketball, because otherwise you don't want him on the fucking floor.
Right. If you want to be real, like what they say, Curry's not the ideal point guard for real. It took for Gilbert Arenas it took for guys like AI to come in scoring and kind of like put Curry in a position where a point guard could be able to score first.
It would be the Allen Iversons, the Derrick Roses, even us a little bit later, and Byron that Curry.
Yeah, even the Steve Francis and them.
Steve Franchise, Stephon Marbury. We talking about point guards that were dominating and leading teams and were getting. But Baron Davis, how can I forget Baron Davis? B Diddy. Shit, man, you got me. Now you got me over here.
And those aggressive point guards. Curry took it to the way Curry changed the game is he came in shooting threes, bro. I think it was crazy for. It became, I don't think no team was shooting. Go ahead.
You got to remember too, the defense couldn't be as physical. So the defense, if the defense can't put hands and be physical with you, then it changes and it takes away from the dynamic. Guys like Allen Iverson, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, they was getting fucked up when they went to the rack.
That's
so
a fact.
was like, first of all, I'm not that strong to do that, and you can't hand check and hold me, even though hand checking is not the only thing that matters. But you have to really have quick feet and be able to react to when I shoot. But I can reset and shoot like a motherfucker. His muscle memory for his shot is impeccable. So he knew as long as I get a little glimmer of hope to shoot, and I can just create enough space to get that shot, I'm gonna be able to play in the league, and that's what he was able to do. Like his dad was a pretty decent player, but his dad was a phenomenal shooter. The thing that he added that his dad didn't have was the ability to create space to make his shot. So Steph, a lot of guys, small guys, either they drive to the rack and dish and do stuff like that, or they super athletic. Steph used his ability to shoot and be able to create space to make a lane for himself that people are now trying to copy more often than not. Shit crazy.
He definitely changed the game, bro. Golden State as a whole changed the game. Congratulations to Steve Kerr. He has 9 titles now, 4 as a coach, 5 as a player.
On some Phil Jackson type junk, man.
Exactly, like, and I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Jamal Green. He played his exact role. Everybody could talk about, oh, he getting affected by the podcast. When the game came, Jamal showed up, even though he had a couple bad games, and we want him to be a little bit more aggressive in that moment. But he does what he does best, and that's best of his role, getting Curry in them great shots.
If you look at what Draymond's stats wasn't impressible. But if you look on the defensive side and see how much he disrupted Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's shots and what their numbers looked like when he was guarding them, it was a great deal. It showed that's where his impact of the game was, and that's like analytical shit that most people are not gonna pay attention to. So it is what it is.
Right. And let me I ain't gonna lie, I've been hating on these bitch ass niggas for a minute, bro. But shout out to the bitch ass Celtics. You feel me? They did their thing, bro. They were further in the playoffs than I thought they would.
I'm from New York. I don't got no love for a Boston team. None. I'm all the way New York.
Let's get credit.
Red Sox K, Celtics K. Only time I voted for the the only time I was not against them was in 2008 when Kobe played them in the finals. And Kobe and Kevin Garnett are my 2 favorite players, so I chose not to hate them at that time. I'm like, I'll be cool if Kevin Garnett gets a chip. I'll be cool if Kobe gets one. I don't really care who wins.
I ain't gonna lie, I had no choice but to hate them growing up, bro. Like especially when I started watching basketball in 2006, and it was like every year they just eliminated the Miami Heat. Like we couldn't get past these bitch ass niggas. Then when we got LeBron and shit, they always took us to like a game 7, bitch ass Rondo one.
What you talking about?
Huh?
No.
I mean, after that year, because I started watching basketball in the finals, like, that year. Like, I started watching the finals. I don't remember. I picked my team in the finals.
Yo,
like, it was between Dallas and Miami. Huh?
I said, you ain't shit. Niggas said, oh, these are
literally, bro. I swear, I don't remember watching basketball. All the games used to be on different, in the NBA finals on ABC. I never had cable. So, it just so happened to be, like, the game was on ABC. Either I was gonna like D Wade, I was gonna like Dirk. Dirk is not no flashy type of nigga. D Wade was a flashy type of nigga. That shit was exciting. So that was my favorite team. And then when the championship, and then Shaq was a big guy. We all like Shaq as kids. That's all we knew for real. So I became a Heat fan from there on in.
Yeah,
but after that year, it was like
we gonna restart the J. Hold on. While we're restarting. This is hilarious. Oh my god. Oh man. I forgot I was live for a second because I was about to start singing my song, and I'm not gonna do that while I'm on here. That's crazy. You can't be doing shit like that now. Can't be doing shit like that now. All right, Bess. You are officially a Miami Heat fan. Okay, you picked it. You just happened to pick it because you was young. You were like, all right, whatever team I'm feeling, I'm gonna rock with
Yeah,
this
bro,
one.
that was on TV. That was on TV, and they won. And I remember telling people I was a Heat fan, and I just clicked for it. But I ain't gonna lie, it was almost time that I changed it. I swear to God, it was almost time to change it. Because there was a point in time where I only became a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. But then that's the time I started to really learn basketball. And by the time I became a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, well, I think LeBron came to Miami, so I just stuck out with Miami. So Miami Heat is really my favorite team. I remember reports like LeBron signed Miami Heat too, like it was yesterday. I was in my dad's office, suspended from school. They said LeBron just made the decision to go Miami Heat. I was so happy. I thought we was gonna win the championship for real that year. But I ain't gonna lie. And Dirk Nowitzki wasn't that excited of a player, so I wasn't going with Dirk Nowitzki because he was like no shade or nothing. Like he's a white. That shit don't look, he's post up. That shit is kind of boring, kind of at the time. You feel me? I don't watch Flash and D-Wade getting to the rim, dunking on people. That shit was fun. That shit was fun to watch. That shit make you want to play basketball. So yeah. But nah, I pay my respect to the Celtics, but they did their thing, bro. Especially at one point in time during the season, it was 11th seed. They was doing bad. Everybody talking about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were not gonna work together. It's time for them to break up. So them to fight through all that adversity, come on top, come second. Even though it's no trouble for second place, that's a good season. Shout out to the coach too, first year coach.
Absolutely.
They take the Warriors to 6.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Grant Williams. Grant Williams, he deserves to get paid. I don't know when his contract expires, whatever, but he deserves to get paid.
What I feel bad for, and Grant Williams does, Al Horford had a really good fucking playoff run.
Nah, bro, he was making
the wild part.
What?
Before we go there, we don't know if he ever gonna get there again. And we know because he's.
I don't care if I never like. I ain't gonna lie. He had a good play, but I don't like that nigga. I don't care if you win the ring or not. I don't give a fuck. I don't like that nigga, bro. I don't like that nigga, bro.
Man, they call him the Big Plata, though. I'm fucking dead. That's one of his nicknames.
I don't like that nigga. He got 2 chips in Florida, so he don't really need nothing. I don't need him winning a chip for Carmelo Anthony, so I really don't care. As soon as I find out Carmelo not winning no ring, I don't got no petty for no. I don't got no mercy for these niggas, bro. Fuck all them niggas. If Melo win the ring, you don't get a ring.
This nigga ain't doing nothing to you, and you blacking like this.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, I'm a Bees fan. You know that, right? So when he was in Philadelphia, he tried to shit on Bees. So anybody that shits on the Bees, you gotta go.
Hey man, that he deserved the shit on Embiid. Embiid was trying to play with him. He had to dog him right quick. Give him a little.
Yeah, so the FedEx shit up. But I respect Jaylen Brown. I respect Jaylen Brown and Tatum. I respect Marcus Smart though. You feel me? Tatum was tripping when trying to test Kobe and shit. That's where he went to a little bit too far, bro. A little bit too far. Think he was Kobe and shit. But again, that's his idol. So R.I.P. Kobe. You feel me?
It's crazy.
But before we finish, next year Miami Heat will be in the NBA Finals winning a championship.
Man,
the NBA just won the Celtics.
The Warriors probably gonna win that shit again. And my dark horse
team, not against the Heat.
And my dark horse team, depending on how the off season go, is the New York Knicks. Nigga,
yeah, you just say 8. You just say 8. They just say 8 at this point.
Nah, the Warriors I think are definitely the favorites to win next year. But nigga, I gotta keep hope alive, nigga. With my Knicks, I'm always keep hope alive.
Yeah, they need to make some trades. They need to go for Westbrook or some shit. See what they can get.
Hey man, listen, I'm close to LA and Phoenix, so if I ever wanted to jump ship, I could. But I Phoenix talking about giving up Ayton. Chris Paul gonna retire soon. I'm not going through that kind of pain. I'd rather stick with the Knicks. In LA, I just can't do the Clippers, and I don't know if I can do the Lakers. So, New York Knicks it is, forever in a day.
Before we continue, bro, I'm almost at 4K subscribers on YouTube. So I make sure I go subscribe to BestsPointOfViewTV. I think I need like 30 more, and I'm almost at 11K on Instagram. I think I'm gonna get that tonight, cause I ain't gonna lie, I posted this one video. And then I guess somebody took the video off of my page because it got my watermark on it. It's been going viral on TikTok. I got 1.6 million on TikTok. And everybody wants to see the full video. And everybody keep DMing me talking about where the full vid. No time, I don't got no full vid. I'm just going to keep boosting like I do. I'm telling like, yo, once I get into a certain amount of followers, I'm going to drop it. I don't got shit. But I appreciate all the new followers and shit. Give me to 4K on YouTube. I need 30 more. That's all you have to say, yeah.
Yo, Best is hilarious. I don't know if y'all know
Bro,
this.
I didn't even know that. Bro, I was getting mad followers. I didn't know where it was coming from.
It be what it be, gang. Be what it be.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, shout out to the new followers and the subscribers. My bad. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit on boxing. There was a couple fights last night. I'm trying to watch a little drink. You feel me? Oh, goddamn. Drake. We go with double XL or Drake.
Let's go XXL. Let's go XXL, bro. Because I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't. Only people I've seen on there that I know who Saucy Santana is. I don't listen to his music. I know. Big Babyface Ray for sure. Big Scar. No, it's Scar and Big 30. Those Big Scar. Scar, Big 30, and Babyface Ray. I rock with they shit. I can't remember who else is on there, and I really don't.
I'm taking a look at a picture right now. Who do I know on here? Okay, I know Baby Tron. He's been doing his thing. I be seeing everybody sharing this. So I feel like he deserved it. How you feel about Baby Tron? How you feel about Baby Tron? The white rapper that been rapping on all the beats.
I don't know who he is. I don't pay no attention.
Okay.
Baby,
I
heard
never
Baby
heard of,
Tron, but I don't know. Nardo Wick only got one song that I know. So
yeah. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna list names, and you're gonna tell me if you heard them, if you think they deserve it or not. I'm gonna say just so we get this, so we don't leave anybody out. Baby Tron.
Most of these niggas shit got bought by their label. So unless they got a crazy song like,
I'm just disappointed. Nobody from New York was able to represent freshman cover. Like even K Flock and B thing wasn't on there. B Love should have been on here.
I agree.
Shaq and Casey, because the New York everybody you really got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Kanye, so many JT, so many people are trying to get on New York Joe beats and nobody's representing them on the cover, bro. That's insane.
Absolutely, and I agree with you.
That's even the PGF Nut. He got one of the biggest songs. If they're not on here, who else could be on here?
I don't even know who the fuck Coach Cheese is.
I don't know who Coach Cheese is at earlier. I ain't gonna lie. Saucy Santana, I never heard a song by him. I thought he was
Santana from Love and Hip Hop. That's about it.
I thought he was like a one of them people that do hair or something like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Babyface Ray deserved it.
Babyface Ray deserved it.
Yeah, I don't know the music. I never heard it. Babyface Ray,
he got some shit.
Babyface Ray deserved to be in here. Ken the Man,
who the fuck that is?
Never heard of. Sofego, he deserved to be on here. I'll give him that. Biscard, maybe next year. I think he still need a couple more hits. He's doing his thing, but I know why.
But that's a label thing. A label bought that spot. They're trying to push to the next.
Big 30. Big 30. I could give that to him. KCY. Never heard of him. Doechii. Never heard of her. Cali. Never heard. I mean, I heard of Cali, but I never heard their music. Nardo Wick got one hit, and he got industry features. That's the only reason he lit. But a guy like Yeet should be on here. A nigga like Some Six should be on here. Who else I see could be on here? Who else could be on here? In my eyes, Yeet should be on here. Definitely. B Love or somebody.
Yeet and B Love are definitely two that I agree should be on this list. Absolutely. There's no reason that they're not there.
Even a Slump Six could be on here if you like. He got hits that people heard about. Who else? PJM Next should be on here. Raffy the Plug from the West Coast, the nigga that was cool. Draco the Ruler should be on here. Light Skin Keisha could be on there too.
Oh, you know that's bae. She can always be on there.
She could be on
whenever she wanna be on. Light Skin Keisha. You know, Best be out here trying to claim you, but you know, come in the cool, baby. You know what we do.
Ruga could be on there too. No
Ruga
funny joke.
I mean, come on, Ruga was on one of the biggest albums of the year,
man. That's and he got a hit song. The GD in the Door is actually a hit song by himself.
They done let the GDs in the dough. Damn.
Even a Scory could be on there. Let me see who they nominated again.
I don't pay no attention, so I really am like one of the worst persons to ask about this, because I know how much this is a game just to get people upset, and it's a lot of business that go behind the scenes. So I don't really hold much value. It's not like how it used to be. where like it really was the hottest motherfuckers were the motherfuckers on his list.
Even a Big Boogie, he got a good song. He could be on there. Big Boogie. I'm looking at Capella Gray could have been on there. I want to be mad about him.
You gotta remember too, some of these guys turn this shit down.
Oh yeah. Erica Banks had a good song. FCG. Fredo Bang didn't make the list. He was nominated. Hot Boy didn't make the list. He was nominated.
Yeah.
Damn, Hot Boy didn't make the list. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't give a fuck. Not about them not making the list. I just about the list. Like,
Lil Zay Osama could be on this list. But what the fuck?
You gotta remember, the people that make this are not necessarily from the culture. I don't have Double XL is dope what they do, but a lot of the people that work in their offices are not people of the culture, from the culture. It's people that went to school to get a degree and boom, 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 and they know somebody, so they got them in there. Like, I'm not saying it's 100% nepotism, no, but it's a lot of people that have no idea what the fuck is going on out there. They don't know what's going on in the culture, bro.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's time we got to come up with our own list.
I mean, we could do it. We
our own list, bro.
T.Y., Abdul, a couple of other platforms from other places. Some of them, we got what, East Coast, West Coast, some from the South and the Midwest, and we come up with a formula and make it. That shit'll go crazy.
Right. Matter for that, let's not talk about it. Let's put that shit together, bro. Let's put that shit together, bro.
We're gonna put some bylaws together. We're gonna make that shit happen. So all you motherfuckers listening, Rochester, this and that, Syracuse, we know.
No, this not Rochester.
We know we from New York. We know that who y'all are, but we have to remember there is a whole fucking world out there and a whole country out there. So when we do come up with these lists of the world, of the country, the hottest motherfuckers in this country right now that's active, y'all can't be mad because y'all niggas is not everywhere. Some of these niggas is everywhere. Like, again, my nigga, we talked about when I first moved out here, going to a Benny the Butcher show. Benny the Butcher is everywhere. Nigga, it's not like Be Love is everywhere. I'm out here in Vegas and girls is playing my everything, my nigga. Like, it's a little different when you in that kind of shit. Coil Ray is everywhere. So, that's all I'm saying. But I'm down for it. We're going to talk about that off here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's talk about
Drake. Let's do that Drake, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I listened to the first couple tracks. And bro, again, when you say Drake, my expectations for Drake is all the way up here. So like every time I think Drake's gonna drop a project, like my expectations is up here. I was disappointed, and I only bought like 3-4 songs, and I seen everybody else saying they felt it was terrible, and I didn't even give it a chance after that because I didn't want my perspective, my point of view of Drake to be that. So I decided I'm not gonna listen to the rest of the album. I'm just gonna let it be.
You know that this is not a hip hop album.
I didn't know that. Low key, bro. I was low key throwing out that Drake was even dropping a project. I low key found out the day of, like on Friday.
Yeah, he's dropping. It's not a hip hop album. It's not rap. It's a dance album. So if you niggas that's put it this way, let's talk places that we know. Rochester, the Bronx. Boom. If you sitting in the projects in the trap or whatever all day, of course that music not gonna appeal to you when it's gloomy and not nice outside and it's not a bunch of bad joints out there doing hookah and popping bottles at 1738. You have to play that music around the vibes, nigga. You gotta be around some water. You gotta be in an Airbnb with a pool. You gotta be somewhere by a lake. You gotta be in a villa playing this kind of shit. When I go to the pool party at Dre's, excuse me, because I'm talking a bit and I don't know what the fuck that just got on my lip. When I go to Dre's out here, which is a club, they have pool parties. When they're playing the pool party there, and it has a diverse crowd of white, Indian, black, Hispanic, and then you know the diversity under Hispanic and the diversity of black women from all different classes and all kinds of shit. When you play that music, it's gonna make all them women get up and dance. That's what that's for. It's for the baddies. It's not for us. It's to set the ambiance and the stage so you could go get your groove on when you step out and you in a beautiful place like Vegas, Cabo, Cancun, Miami, LA, and some nice shit. Now that I know I'm chilling in the hood shit, it's not gonna be a vibe there.
That's a fact. I'm like the Golden State Warriors had just won a championship. I was kind of lit. So I probably wasn't even in that vibe to really sit down and hear the song. I was really on some like I thought it was gonna be some championship celebrating and Golden State winning a championship type of vibe. But maybe I gotta give it another chance. Maybe tonight,
Listen,
Sunday in the
bro, I'm
crib
telling
type
you,
shit.
go to a pool party, put that shit on. Not around no hood boogers, around the baddies, the bougie
Word.
joints. You feel me? They gonna be like, oh
Word.
yeah. Even them, they gonna be up there dancing. Oh girl, that's my shit. I'm like, yup. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
vibe, man. A lot of
What,
niggas gonna be
did
like,
you listen? Did you got a favorite song of their project yet?
I don't. I got a couple songs that I heard that I like. I didn't really listen to the full album yet. I just like heard things in spurts. So I'm going to sit down and take the time. Well, not sit down. I gotta be around. I gotta be around a vibe doing that, playing that shit. I can't be just sitting down listening to it because it probably won't be for me at that time.
Let's talk about your boy 22 G's, but he got locked up for
That's not my guy. I don't know that brother.
Let's talk about
I don't
22
wish him
G's.
jail to nobody, but I don't know him.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm just playing. I'm just telling. I'm just saying your guy because you from New York. He from New York, New York City. When I say New York, but he was arrested for a shooting outside of a nightclub at 3 a.m. I guess he shot 3 people, and they all identified him as the shooter. And when he came back from Kodak Day, he made a status on Facebook saying the police is outside waiting for me. A couple days later, reports coming out he was arrested, but he is not out on bail. So what's your take on that, bro?
They locking all these niggas up. They locking these niggas up, man. They not playing no. They're trying to make an example of these niggas because they seen what Atlanta's doing, and New York been on this kind of time. They're like, y'all not gonna be the only ones getting credit for locking these niggas up. Y'all not gonna be the only one that look like y'all cities rappers can't do shit, but they can do shit in our cities. New York like to play that monkey see, monkey do game.
Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate though, because it seems like every time a New York like a New York rapper is on a rise or some shit, it's just something breaks them down. Just if it's not a court case, if it's not a shooting, if it's not a RICO,
these guys ain't doing as well as they like to pretend that they doing. That's why they still around these environments. Because if you're really doing your thing, like again, B Love is doing a great thing right now. B Love be in the Bronx, but he don't be in the Bronx, bro. Like, excuse me, they keep him out the way. So
and it goes back to you saying he got one of the smartest managers around, bro. Like Jiggy Man was his name. You said right?
Man, yeah.
Yeah, so like he know what to do with his artists, keep him out the way. I don't think since B Love has been on the spotlight, we haven't heard one report about him getting arrested, getting shot at, or any of that shit. So it's like he knows how to maneuver.
But that's what it is when you have OGs. When you got like K Flock is the OG of his group, or the OGs ain't too much older than him. Like he's the one with the most money, so they gonna let him do whatever he want to do. And a lot of the time, there's nobody to tell these young guys, yo, you doing this, you doing that. Even like seeing how his relatives reacted to how his snitching allegations. You feel me? You even see it there. It's like, all right, they on that kind of timing too. So there's nobody that really take him to the side and be like, yo, you doing too much, bro. This ain't it. You feel me?
That's right about that. So yeah. So I don't know what the case update status is, but at least he's not fighting it while in jail. He still gets to do what he wants. I seen him show in this video. He's doing good. He's in high spirits right now. Jerry Young is also home, so shout out to Jerry Young. NuNaveli is also home too, so shout out to NuNaveli. I'm excited to hear it. I actually heard the song. Big Bang just singing a song his first day song. I don't know if he's gonna release it or not, but that shit's fire. He's still signing NuNaveli. Like, he ain't missed a step for real. So shout out to NuNaveli. Well, let's talk about Akademiks, bro. I forgot who they said leaked it.
What interview was this? Because I seen Akademiks on the show, and that
I couldn't find where it came from. But I know 100% sure that's Akademiks. And people were saying this is a clip from when he was 21, 22, because he's 31 right now. And at the time, I thought it was when he was 31. So when I did my little hip hop commentary about it, I'm thinking this is some new shit that is surfacing. Like recently, he said an interview. Akademiks got out the Henny and start talking crazy and shit like this. I thought it was one of those. But people are saying this is when he was 17, like 21 years old. So,
he did public interviews with his face out back then. I remember he never used to show his face.
Yeah, he never used to show his face. That's what I'm saying. Like, That shit's weird to me. Maybe it was just a friend defending him, bro. I still don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from, but I know Celebrity leaked it, and I know what he means. He says he's 17. If he was 21 saying that, I'm not so upset with the comment he said like as much because
I'm still not jacking
21.
though, but I hear it.
Yeah, bro, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. That's how I look at it. I'm not jacking it either, but like if you 21 in college, right? Say you go to like you go to a 4-year school, and a freshman comes in 17. There's gonna be times where seniors in a college, they freshmen in college, but that's just life. That's like you once you hit the age of like once you become an adult, age doesn't really mean a thing as much no more, bro. And not saying the girl, not saying 17 is an adult, but like a 17-year-old that's in college, that means she's gonna turn 18 real soon. The where I disagree with him at is where he was saying, oh, is she 15? Like, where I disagree with him is that saying, like, she's 16 or she in a college environment or she act like an adult that, like, I'm cracked. It's not supposed to be like that at the end of the day. Like, you're supposed to have a little bit of standards, a little bit of morals, because that could be your daughter at the end of the day. That could be your little sister. But at the end of the day,
yeah, absolutely.
I know what he meant, but at the same time, he's wrong.
And I get what he come because again, you could be 17. I'm 17 because I graduated, but my birthday's in November. My birthday's in December.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah, I'm in November. Yeah,
I'm
17 in college.
So I went to college at 17, but I'm turning 18.
Exactly.
And depending on the state that you're in, like New York State, Jersey, the legal age of consent is 17. Some states I know in the South is as young as 15 or 16. So it's like it comes into a morality point at that point. I know me being.
That's what I said about your morals.
Me being 21 and as a college senior, like boom, talking to a freshman girl, like I usually like, you gotta wait till you see her 18th birthday. Then I got removed. I told him, I'm like, you gotta be able to at least buy a drink to talk to me. Like I know, yeah, you 20, you 19, grown. Nah, I'm sure if you can't buy a drink, we can't go together.
Right.
So, but it's just about where you at. Some niggas they be 35 and their girlfriend be 19. I'm like, hey, that's your shit.
And you know it's crazy, bro. You know it's crazy, and as crazy that shit sounds like right now, when you think 35, 19, a lot of our parents. Well, I don't know about my parents, but a lot of the generation before us. When you think about the age difference, it is a big age gap. It'll be like a 40-year-old with a 20-year-old. Jay-Z and Beyonce is the perfect example. I think Jay-Z got like. They said when Jay-Z was in 12th grade, Beyonce was in kindergarten or something like that, bro.
But I feel like once you're an adult, then it's a little different.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
21 and 39 is crazy, but it's like she's 21 and what she want to do when they
and you gotta think about it. Females sometimes mature faster than men. So I talk to this all the time. A 20-year-old man, like it's rare. It can happen. It's possible, but it's rare that you see a 20-year-old male ready to settle down. So a girl that's 21 that's ready to settle down, probably go for a nigga that's like 30, because he done had all his fun and he's ready to settle down now. And that's how it should be. And then when you in the club or some shit, the last thing you worry about is the motherfucking age for especially you find that motherfucker attractive.
Yeah, people.
Or wherever you find that person.
People was kids, they be like, yeah, before I have sex, we're gonna have an HIV test and all that. Yo, do you know what the process is of getting the HIV test? You're not going to know right before you have sex with someone that they have HIV. No, you're going to have to do a full test. It takes a couple of days for the lab and all kinds of shit. So what you going to do? Be horny for 3 days? No, nigga. Wear condom.
Motherfuckers be horny, bro. Yeah. Motherfuckers be horny, bro. If I see you in the club, you look good. You think I look good?
Wear a condom or take the risk. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's rare, but yeah. I see where he was coming from. I don't know when that video surfaced, so I ain't even gonna say he's all the way wrong. Then it goes back to morals, bro. Because like you said, in certain states, the law is 17 the age of consent. So it's all about your morals for real. But yeah, they're gonna start calling him A. Kelly, A.K. Kelly.
Kelly is crazy.
Kelly.
Kelly.
You see Tiger.
Hey,
they try to do shit with Tiger.
Some niggas be doing that. It ain't for me. It ain't for you. God bless them. That's all I really got this week, though.
Yeah, that's all I really got this week.
Best, you gotta stop with the I'm ugly post, bro. Like ugly niggas this, ugly niggas is that. Cause you be having listen.
listen. You know what happened? When you make a post like that, besides that, you're not even up like that. And then bang,
Yo,
so you gotta make me go. You
what you
take
said,
all.
Best? You said you ain't shit. You definitely ain't shit.
Listen. You can take all sympathy bitches, all the bitches that got sympathy for you and shit like that. They think they got adult. They take all sympathy pussy. You feel me? That's how I do, bro.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. I never had
Like
sympathy, shorty. I don't know what it's
you
like.
get
I
all
never
sympathy
played the
pussy.
ugly
Bitches
game. I
feel
never saw
bad for
ugly in
you.
my life.
Take it. Nah, I don't give a fuck what I feel like, bro. I take all sympathy pussy. Bitches gonna fuck with you as long as you popping, bro. I don't give a fuck. You ugly to somebody. I take all sympathy pussy, bro.
Yo, this nigga is yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is one of them times I gotta call Blizzy. I wish Blizzy was on the show because that's what nigga Blizzy would be like, yo, facts. Nah, I'm dead. Blizzy definitely would have said the same shit, bro. Hey, if that's what you gotta do, Best, do what you gotta do, gang. Do what you gotta do, gang. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, but that's all I got. Oh, shout out to Polo G and Ruka for resolving their issues also, bro.
Oh yeah. That's grown man style. Grown man style.
Yeah, they had a situation where I feel like, uh, Ruka said something about like FBG Cash dying, and that him dissing that deceased people was not the cause of him dying. And Polo G was saying that just brings like a brick, like it makes the person's best friend that you dissing wants to kill you even more. And then Ruka has said, you be dissing like the GDs and shit like that. And it was going back and forth on Instagram a little bit through the comments, which was nothing major, but they ended up talking to each other in the DMs and they squashed the beef. So it's good you see Chicago shit like that happen. Most of the Chicago beef, they like to escalate shit and make it something that's not and make it worse. And then even lies are lost behind that. So shout out to Ruka and Polo G for solving the issue like grown men. It's okay to have a disagreement and solve it like grown men behind closed doors. I hope more Chicago natives see that and they start using that as a leap forward. Because that Chicago shit, that shit crazy, bro. I don't know. I can't deal with all that death.
That's a fact. Shit, man. I ain't got no other way to end it, man. NBA season
I don't
is
got
over.
nothing more.
Baseball season is lit. Yankees is playing well. Niggas is out here squashing issues like men. R.I.P. to the fallen. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers out there.
Father's Day.
And to the bitter individuals, the bitter B words, keep that shit to yourself. To the B words out there hating on nigga success or fucked up their chances, keep that shit to yourself because we only about elevation, growth, and high vibrations. It's the best swoop show, the best and swoop show. We out this bitch, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in like I do every week.